Hello and welcome back to Linus and Nunchaku, where today I'll be teaching a nunchuck move known as the ultimate figure 8 wrist roll. What is cool about this move is that you're combining your normal figure 8 with wrist rolls in order to create an infinite and cool pattern. So let's get started. There are 3 moves that I would recommend knowing before attempting this one. Tutorials to each of these moves will be linked in the description below. The first move you should know is obviously your basic figure 8. This is an important step because it will serve as the fundamental point from which you will be performing your wrist roll. The second and third moves that you need to know are your front grip to back grip wrist roll as well as your back grip to front grip wrist roll. And that is all. By combining these 3 components, you'll be able to create your ultimate wrist roll. Start out by holding on to your nunchucks in a front grip. So if you stick out your thumb, you're putting the chain part of the nunchuck and not the end. From here, you will start out by swinging downwards across your body. So swing your nunchuck downwards so that it slashes across your body from the side which you're holding on to with your nunchucks. From this downward slashing front grip, you'll be going directly into your first wrist roll. This will be a front grip to back grip wrist roll, so you'll start in a front grip and end up in a back grip afterwards. To do this, swing the nunchuck that is marked by this blue tape upwards so that it revolves around the top of your hand like this. So you're swinging your nunchuck so that it is going upwards and allowing the chain to wrap across the top of your hand like this. What you'll then be doing is releasing the nunchuck that you're holding onto and grabbing onto the other nunchuck. So I was just swinging the nunchuck with the blue tape, and now I'll be grabbing onto it. The final step is to swing the other end around and you have your completed wrist roll. The key is to keep the other end, which we're just holding onto, spinning so that you can bring it back into your figure 8 pattern, which is slashing downwards. So once again, from the start, you'll be slashing downwards in front of your body, performing a front grip to back grip wrist roll off to the side before swinging your nunchuck back up and downwards into the next slash of your figure 8. You'll also notice that you're now in a back grip. So once you hit the bottom of the other side of your figure 8, you'll be performing your back grip to front grip wrist roll so that you'll end up back in a front grip. To do this, you'll be swinging your nunchuck downwards so that it wraps around the bottom of your hand, allowing you to release the nunchuck that you're holding onto and grab onto the other nunchuck in a front grip before spinning the other end around. From here, you can either go directly back into your downward slash, which is going over to the other side of your body again, or you can perform an extra spin, which is what I like to do, before slashing across your body again. After that, you'll realize you're in a front grip, which will allow you to slash back across your body and go back into your front grip to back grip wrist roll, making this sequence continuous. So once again, you're slashing downwards, performing your front grip to back grip wrist roll, bringing it back across, performing your back grip to front grip wrist roll, add an extra spin or not if you want, before slashing back across your body into your front grip to back grip to front grip to back grip to front grip. So you're basically transitioning between your grips each time. While learning this, I would suggest exaggerating all of your moves and breaking it up into different pieces so that you'll be able to speed it up later on once you get the hang of each component. Here's the full sequence in slow motion and at normal speed. I'd suggest learning this move on both sides so that later on you can piece it together and perform it using double nunchucks. So I hope that you learned something today. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more tutorials coming in the future, and go check out some variety of other nunchuck related tutorials that I have on my channel.